Hey guys, Tony here, and today I've had an exclusive preview play of Broken Arrow. This is like my most anticipated game of 2025. I can't wait for it, and it comes out in June. And obviously, just to say, this is more of an impressions video. So for those who don't know what Broken Arrow is, it's a large-scale, real-time modern warfare tactics game with what looks like a cool army building system and deep unit customization. Like, you can customize anything, you can change all the weapons, the armor, the skins. It just looks so good what you can do with each vehicle. There's over 300 realistic military units and technologies, and obviously if you're going to compare it to anything, Warno or Regiments would probably be up there, but with so far more of a mission-based style approach rather than that rush style approach of those games. In this exclusive preview, you got two new things to try. First up was a trainer mission, which had you picking up a general in like a Humvee and then going to various firing ranges to see different use cases of vehicles like anti-air, supply and artillery, and it kind of taught you how to use each one in like a small confined area, so to say. It really did a good job of teaching you the basics in a controlled manner, which I think will suit new and old players alike. The only slight negative, I think it could have been a bit clearer on what buttons to press or what actions to use sometimes. The next thing you get to try is a mission. The mission is to secure 5 checkpoints up a valley and then provide security for a convoy. You're given Bradleys and a couple of tanks to play with, and off you go. Like Warno and Regiment, your units have a point value and you get so many points per tick. So say like an infantry unit might cost 50 points and a tank is 350. So you kind of have to choose which units are going to help you the most, as points can take a while to come in and losing a tank can have a really big impact. It's not like your standard RTS where you can just click on a build and then build a few more tanks. You've really got to think about what you're doing. Once you've captured a point, the AI took over and you moved up to the next one. Once you captured the final checkpoint, you got a pair of Apache helicopters to help provide security and clear them final enemies. But at this point, it was running way too slow to really enjoy, which I'll cover later on. Inside the game, it controls and acts very much like your standard RTS. You control your units, you can unload troops, occupy buildings. Then it has that tactical element on top, like using scouts hidden in trees to get a view of the enemy. Line of sight and height advantage are super important. Popping smoke to hide unit movement is all in there. However, I wouldn't say it's super complicated once you get the hang of it. Luckily, the UI and information given is all good and lets you keep track of what's happening. When I was playing games like Warno, one of the things I struggled with was that it was more of a rock, paper, scissors. It was really fast paced all the time. But what I've loved about Broken Arrow so far is I can kind of take my time, control areas and play it more like I would with a standard RTS. Overall, I thought the mission was a good challenge. I really enjoyed it. I also loved the previous mission I checked out, which involved you taking over an island and you had to hop over to the next island in ospreys and tanks and stuff, and it was so much fun. So I'm really excited for the upcoming single player missions. I've always wanted a Warno but with missions, objectives and a slower pace, so I'm really hoping this could be it. Obviously, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't talk about some of the downsides, and I would say the biggest downside I found was the performance and optimization. I'm running a 3080 with 64GB of RAM on an i9 and installed on an SSD, and anything above medium in graphical settings just tanked the performance. The performance was just terrible, almost unplayable on high. Even on medium, once all them extra units came in, it just seemed to overwhelm my computer. Even OBS stopped working. I got an encoding error and that end footage is almost unusable. The previous demo level ran fine, so I'm not really sure what happened here, so I really hope they do work on that. But outside of that, honestly, no real problems at all. And finally, touching on graphics and sounds, graphically, apart from the optimization and frame rate issue, this game looks gorgeous, especially the feel of war, from exploding buildings, flaming wrecks, to the trail of smoke behind missiles, dirt effects, explosions, all look great. Sound design, again, very well done. It has a great soundscape with explosions, guns and units all sounding fantastic. I had no issues. Yes, I just can't wait for this game to come out. I'm really excited, I'm hyped for it, and I can't wait to show more of it in the future. Anyway guys, I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.